Gavin Christopher Newsom, born on October 10, 1967, in San Francisco, California, has emerged as one of the most high-profile Democratic politicians in the United States. As the 40th governor of California, Newsom has made a name for himself with bold policies and an unabashedly progressive agenda, driving conversations on critical issues like climate change, healthcare, economic inequality, and social justice. His rise through California's political ranks, from mayor of San Francisco to lieutenant governor and eventually governor, is a testament to his political acumen and ability to connect with California's diverse electorate. Gavin Newsom comes from a family with deep political and social roots in California. His father, William Newsom, was a state appeals court judge, and the family had long-standing connections with the famous Getty family, known for their wealth and influence. This connection played a crucial role in Gavin's early life and career, with oil tycoon Gordon Getty becoming a mentor and supporter of Newsom's political aspirations. Newsom attended Redwood High School in Larkspur, California, before moving on to Santa Clara University, where he earned a degree in political science. His early life was marked by struggles with dyslexia, which he has spoken about as a major influence on his worldview. Despite these challenges, Newsom developed a keen interest in politics and entrepreneurship, launching a successful business career before fully immersing himself in public service. In 1992, Newsom co-founded Plump Jack, a wine shop in San Francisco, which eventually grew into a multi-million-dollar empire with wineries, restaurants, and hotels. This entrepreneurial success laid the foundation for his political career, providing him with a public platform and the financial means to run for office. Newsom's political journey began in 1996 when then-Mayor Willie Brown appointed him to the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. As a young, business-oriented Democrat, Newsom quickly made a name for himself with a pragmatic approach to policy, often focusing on economic issues, homelessness, and urban development. His moderate stance sometimes drew criticism from more progressive Democrats in the city, but it also helped him cultivate support among business leaders and centrist voters. In 2003, Newsom was elected mayor of San Francisco, succeeding Willie Brown. At 36 years old, he became the youngest mayor of the city in over a century. His tenure as mayor was marked by a series of bold and controversial moves, most notably his decision to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples in 2004, defying state law at the time. This decision propelled him into the national spotlight and established him as a progressive champion on LGBTQ rights. Although the courts eventually nullified the marriages, Newsom's stance on marriage equality was a harbinger of the national shift that would culminate in the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to legalize same-sex marriage nationwide in 2015. As mayor, Newsom also focused on issues such as homelessness, affordable housing, and environmental sustainability. His administration launched the Care Not Cash initiative, which aimed to reduce homelessness by redirecting welfare payments to provide housing and services for the homeless. After serving 2 terms as mayor, Newsom sought higher office, running for lieutenant governor of California in 2010. He won the election and served under Governor Jerry Brown. As lieutenant governor, Newsom's role was often seen as ceremonial, but he used the position to champion progressive causes such as climate change, gun control, and healthcare reform. In 2018, Newsom ran for governor of California, easily securing the Democratic nomination and winning the general election with over 60% of the vote. As governor of the most populous and economically powerful state in the U.S., Newsom wielded significant influence on national politics, especially within the Democratic Party. His tenure has been marked by a focus on progressive policies aimed at tackling some of California's most pressing issues, including housing affordability, healthcare, and climate change. As governor, Newsom has pursued an ambitious and wide-ranging policy agenda. One of his top priorities has been addressing the state's housing crisis. California has one of the highest costs of living in the country, and housing affordability remains a critical issue for many residents. Newsom's tenure has also been defined by his aggressive stance on climate change. California, as one of the world's largest economies, has long been a leader in environmental policy, and Newsom has continued that tradition. In 2020, he signed an executive order requiring all new passenger vehicles sold in the state to be zero-emission by 2035. He has also prioritized wildfire prevention and response, particularly in light of the devastating wildfires that have ravaged California in recent years. Critics, however, argue that his administration has not done enough to address the underlying causes of wildfires, such as poor forest management and climate change. One of the most defining aspects of Newsom's governorship has been his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. California was one of the first states to issue a statewide stay-at-home order in March 2020, a decision that was widely praised at the time for slowing the spread of the virus. However, as the pandemic wore on, conservatives attacked his strict lockdown measures as excessive and damaging to the economy, while some progressives criticized his handling of the vaccine rollout and the state's uneven reopening process. In November 2020, Newsom faced a major PR crisis after being photographed at a large, maskless dinner party at an upscale Napa Valley restaurant in violation of his own COVID-19 guidelines. This incident sparked widespread outrage and led to renewed calls for a recall election. The controversy surrounding Newsom's handling of the pandemic, along with broader dissatisfaction with issues like homelessness and the economy, culminated in a recall effort that gained enough signatures to trigger a special election in 2021. Newsom survived the recall by a wide margin, with over 60% of voters choosing to keep him in office, and solidified his standing as a prominent figure in the Democratic Party and reaffirmed his mandate to continue pursuing his progressive agenda. Gavin Newsom's political career has been marked by bold policy initiatives, progressive ideals, and a willingness to tackle some of California's most intractable problems. From his early days as mayor of San Francisco to his current role as governor of California, Newsom has consistently pushed for policies that address social justice, economic inequality, and environmental sustainability. While he faces significant challenges, both in California and on the national stage, his leadership has left an indelible mark on the state and will likely continue to shape American politics for years to come. Newsom's policies and political strategies offer a glimpse into the future of the Democratic Party and the broader political landscape. Thank you for listening to another episode of Loopholery, your go-to podcast channel for quick, witty, and insightful takes on random topics, all in 8 minutes or less. Whether we're diving into quirky facts, exploring weird loopholes, or just pondering life's strange questions, we keep it short, fun, and engaging. Perfect for curious minds on the go. Tune in, like, or subscribe, and get your fix of unpredictable knowledge bites.